Hello everyone, welcome back to my single player survival world. Last episode we built up this lovely nether inspired starter house in the middle of this village. Today I'd love to get an outline of the new structures that are going to be put in here and built, as well as a storage warehouse because, oh man, the chest pile is growing. First things first though, I have been out gathering a crazy amount of materials, and I have 30 levels. So let's get in here and see what the first enchantment of the series is going to be. Oh, please let this have more. Silk touch and efficiency. Alright. I am happy with that. However, we are now... I am out of diamonds. So, a couple of choices. Can either go diamond mining, or maybe hop into the nether and see if we can find some netherite. I'm thinking we're gonna go down into the nether. Feel like that idea? So do I. Exactly. Alright, so I'm gonna head on down there, get my armor, and I'll bear it back. I'd heard a rumor that the best place to find netherite is at Y 14 or 15. And so here we are at 14. I've dug out some strip mining holes to get us started. And because the nether portal itself is so far down in the overworld, I was able to mine up some diamonds on the way down and enchant those. Alright. Now, the question is just where to start. Might as well continue. Go. Kind of want to extend in both directions a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, this will do it for this side. Now if we just come all the way down here. Oh my god. I don't know, does fortune work on these? Oh man, this is gonna take one. I need I think 4 of these for 1 ingot. Oh man, this is gonna probably take quite a while. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep looking and I'll bring everybody back in a bit. So it has been quite some time since the last clip and I have just been digging away like a little hellish mole rat. Almost died a couple of times. Digging through here, as you can see at the end of each of these tunnels is lava. I've had to be fast with the netherrack. But you'll never guess what we found. That is right. 13 pieces of ancient debris, which is enough to upgrade my tools to netherite. So let's head on up there and do that. Alright, just finishing up the smelting now. Alright, I don't have a... oh, what is it? Smithing? Yeah, I don't have one of these. So let's head outside and... alright, let's find iron. And what was it? It was just wood? Probably won't show up unless I'm in it. I think it was just some wood. So let's go ahead and grab those. And doubles. Yes. Alright. Now. One diamond pickaxe. One nether ingot. One diamond pickaxe. One netherite ingot. Alright. Alright, so now we just need to figure out what to use this last netherite ingot on when we have more diamonds for more gear. Now, as to address the situation with the buildings, I find the best way to, I guess, redesign a village is to tear everything down first. I know some people, they will just like build additions onto the already existing items, but I find that if I have the buildings fully up, it kind of, it gives me a bit of a brain fog as to creating new structures. So I went around, tore them all down. The dark oak signs mark what they were, and the birch signs mark what they will be. Since these were two churches right next to each other, I decided I'm going to combine their land and make one giant church for this nether religion. Over here, we're gonna have this sort of craftsman district where I might keep this a blacksmith. This is going to be the leather worker. There's going to be a pen for the cows over here. And then as far as everything else, I'm not entirely sure. This guy is going to become the shepherd. I'm going to make this field rather large so that all of the animals can roam freely. We also still have the wall to plan. I'm not entirely sure how big I want to make this town, but I'm sure that is something that will come together as I start planning. So I'm gonna go ahead, and because we have so many netherrack blocks, we're gonna do the outlines of the builds in that. And it'll be a really stark difference from what is already there. So I'm going to go ahead and start planning. Alright, so before I get to building, I've been messing around with some of these tables to see what we can get going. So far, we've got these three, the ones that have been in this house since I built it. But this guy, he refused to give some good trades for a while, but look at that, mending. And I have the perfect two things to put it on. All we need is a book and 12 emeralds. I know I have a book right there. The emeralds, I hope I have enough. Been trading, yes I do. Been trading with the fishermen to gather some. Alright. How much is it gonna cost to put it on this guy? Only 2. Alright. So far, this is probably going to be the luckiest video ever. I think it's probably safe to say that all future episodes will not be this lucky. Anyway, time to outline. Oh man, it has been quite a while since I've brought you all back, and I have been busy at work planning out the village. Every building that was here when we started has now been replaced with a new plan. If you remember, these are where the two churches were, now are just this massive structure that is going to have a graveyard and groundskeeper. As it's getting dark here, I'm gonna go sleep and then I'll walk you through what I have planned. Alright, starting at the east side of the village here, down along the coast where the sugarcane is, I plan to eventually have a little dock built just for small fishing boats, nothing major. Turning around, here's where the wall is going to eventually wrap around the entire village. You go through the wall and you're at the stables, and which will have a covered sky bridge over to the inn. Passing underneath that and turning to the right, you'll have where my warehouse is gonna be for bulk storage until I get something much larger built. Here, this is the tradesman district where we'll have the blacksmith, the fletcher, the leather worker, and the shepherd. As you pass through there, you reach the market where I'm gonna have a bunch of stalls. I might change this one to a diagonal, kind of mirroring this one right here. I think that might fit much better. There's some miscellaneous houses, but tucked through this alley is going to be an apothecary. I figured in this village, he's the only one that has fully messed with all of the nether wart and the blaze rods and whatnot that come from the nether. But the village, while they might worship the nether, aren't entirely okay with that. So they have him tucked back in this corner. Right here is another stable and the main gate, which will have a large gatehouse stretching over it. Another random house. The groundskeeper for the cemetery. And off in this hole, I was thinking about utilizing it as a quarry and maybe creating a custom cave, and that's where they found the nether portal, and how they've been maybe put a crane here, and that's how they've been extracting all of the materials from the nether to build the village. This round structure, I plan to have it be the library, just full of books and maybe some research of what they have found in the nether. And that's the plan so far. Depending on how big the wall ends up being, I might add a couple more houses back here. But the last thing I wanted to do in today's episode is to actually build up the warehouse and get things sorted so that it's not just a field of chests for now. So I'm gonna start detailing this, and then in a little bit I'll bring everybody back. Alright, so here's the design I'm working with so far. I wanted it to mirror the main house as far as general design goes. I'm still playing with the trim a little bit, and I might put some windows upstairs. All it is alternating every 3 for the entrance and the back, and then 4 for the sides. just finish off filling these in. And then for the second layer, it is just 2 high of the warped stems all the way around except for on the corner. And if you crouch, you can place it over the trapdoor bits. And then after that, all you do is you take your axe and right click on it to get rid of the bark. Alright, I'm gonna finish the wall, slap a roof on it, and then I'll bring everybody back for the final thing. Alright, just slapping on the last few bits. Go. Get down here. And there we have it. Storage room finally all complete. Oh, I can't wait until the rest of the village is built up. It looks so good. Started organizing a bit, getting up here all built up. Over here, wanted it to have kind of like they come off the docks, come into the village, and then they have a crane system to bring it up. And to store things up here, little shroom blocks are there to provide light for the entrance. And this little gap right here, if we were to open this up, more shroom blocks to light up the rest of this place. Oops, if I can fix that. But there we are. What do you guys think? I think it fits pretty well so far. I love how the dark oak leaves look next to the stripped stems. I think it gives a very nice effect, especially since they are so dark with the random berries placed throughout them and the textures. But there we have it. What do you guys think? What would you like to see for building up on the next episode? Do you want more exploration, more building? Do you want to see more of the building without so much cut out? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you!